Okay, you guys, I'm back with part 2. Oh my gosh. This videotaping drives me out of my mind sometimes. Oh my gosh. This is my third try at part 2. Okay. Well, let's go through this. I feel like I'm going through it again because I've already gone through this, but okay. Anyway, let me continue on with part 2. This is the next one, the next mini bag with inside the large mini album. Here we have another one of those ladies that I used the Copic markers on, that I cut out myself, and then I used the Tim Holtz wings and embossed them and used the embossing folders on them. I drew out the hat, and then I embossed that also with the same embossing ink. This is from my Etsy store. Filigree piece with a clock piece, lace, another behind here you can't see because you can kind of see, but I have a Tim Holtz dress form with another steampunk hat, but then I put a piece of lace over that for layering. Add a glitter paper. I did a Tim Holtz clock, Tim Holtz, make sure I'm staying in frame, Tim Holtz bird cage, and I put one of those cool clock pieces from my shop there. I love those. You guys have to check those out. Okay. Inside of here, this whole book is all going to be, this whole little mini purse here is all, the theme is corsets, okay? So all the tags I'm going to show you and all the pockets have corsets. Like these are corsets that I cut out of the Sears catalog that I've been telling you guys about. And then I use my Copics. I stamped this Copics, I stamped this Copics, cut out more corsets out of that Sears catalog, used my Copics there, made all these great little mini pockets. Just to show you what's in some of these, I'm going to put this down so I can show you guys the tags. This is like an undergarment. This is a corset. Isn't that cool? And these are all from probably about the, I don't know, 1800s, somewhere in there, 1890 or earlier. Okay, again, more corsets. More corsets here, more undergarments. Okay. Again, really cool corsets. I love these. Love, love, love. Love me a corset. And then more undergarments here. Make sure I'm in frame. And then more undergarments here. And then inside of here, I did another stamping of a corset. I have quite a few corset stamps. And then I used my Copics. And then on the back, I use that Sears catalog paper, which what I do is I take it and I make a copy on brown cardstock or craft paper, and I did that here to cover this page, and also and it has corsets on it. And then I used my script stamp on the back of here. Then I love this script paper for the pocket. Isn't that fabulous? Then I layer it with a couple laces, and then bead trim. And all the bead trim in my laces I got at Hobby Lobby. Now these are some like feminine type of tags, and what I mean by that is the items that are on the tags. This is a nail buffer, this is a brush and comb set, nail file, little scissors, stuff that you might see on a vanity, and you can either put journal on the back or you can put pictures. Next tag, I love these big old tags. These are perfume bottles, aren't they gorgeous? And this is from the, again, all this is from the Sears catalog, so I won't keep saying that. This is actually a hair, it says right here, hair curling set. You guys, that's a curling iron. That's cool. And these are other little perfume bottles. Let me just read that. Oh my gosh. That little fancy thing is called a Vaseline box. Isn't that interesting? I love these Sears catalog. It's like history. You get to learn so much stuff. Again, this is like what you might find in a little sewing kit. Okay, another tag. And this is a neat tag. I made this one. And on all the back of all these, you can journal or put pictures on the back of all of them. This is another cool tag. I use that same, I use my script stencil on this. And then I, of course, use my, or my script stamp. And then I use my, oh, what am I don't know why I'm tongue twisted here. I use my stamp again and then use my Copic markers. Okay, and again, you can journal on the back. Okay, I know what I was going to say. My corset stamp. There you go. I don't know what my problem was there. All right. So that's that one. And this is the last one of the little mini purses. Okay. Again, a little flap. So you can tell this is a little mini purse. And then this is from my Etsy store, and the clock again. You have to check these out. These pieces are fabulous. And I love these clocks. Okay. Let's open this up. There's a lot to this one. Okay. This is a belly band here. It gets in frame. This is a belly band that I ran through the embosser, and then I my embossing folders, and then embossed it, and it's all clocks. And this whole series, and this one is about women's watches and clocks. Okay. All right. Let me show you how I did this. And inside of here, there's another little dress form, and then some paper that I used my clock stamp to kind of go with this whole clock theme. And then I have this envelope here. This is kind of neat, you guys. You can do this. I'm trying to think of the lady's name I learned this from. Marion? No, this wasn't Marion. Maybe her name will come to me. Anyway, you take an envelope. I embossed it. You take an envelope, and you can just stack all kinds of cool stuff in it. See? Library card, embossing, a bingo card, library card pocket, little script paper, little envelope. Anyway, just all this cool stuff, and some tickets that I distressed. So just some really neat stuff. And then you use let me just grab this really quick. Ugh. I dropped the paper clip on the ground. You can paper clip all this together to kind of keep it all together. And I also, I don't know if you can tell, you probably can't, but I distress all my paper clips. I throw them in a jar with Tim Holtz inks, and I distress all my paper clips. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in. Hopefully I'll be successful. Okay. Now, from there, you flip it down, which I love that. So you flip that down. Let me see how I can hold on to all this. Okay, you flip that down like this. Okay, and you have a pocket here with clocks that I stamped on here, and then a bunch of goodies inside of here. A bunch of, we'll go through them quickly. Library card, a bingo card, everything I distressed, and Tim Holt inked, the edges. These are pocket watches, women's pocket watch from this year's catalog. This is one that I just made and used my Copics, I believe, or my pencils, I'm not sure. Another tag I made using a lot of different stamps, and you can journal on the back. I put a little clock there in the corner for journaling, and everything else you can journal or put pictures on in the back. Another one I made, I sewed it, used a lot of stamps. Again, put a little clock in the back, then you can do journaling. These are cool, you guys. I buy these at I can't think of it. It's an office store, and they're just time cards. Aren't they cool? You can buy a big old stack for like $8, and I used to use them as tags. Okay, and then here's another one. This is also pocket watches, women's pocket watches. These are solid 14 karat gold, size 6, whatever that means. But anyway, so those are really cool. That's pretty. The paper that I used, that I matted that in. And you put all these goodies back in here. If I can, I will. Yep, they all go back in quickly. Okay, so then from there, oh, okay, I'm trying to think how this goes up. Okay. Okay, so then that snaps back up there. Let me bring this whole thing back. It's always hard to remember because there's so many things to this. Okay, that needs to lay down. Okay, got it. Okay, next thing, and one other thing, you guys. I'm sorry I'm fumbling around. I'm going to move my big book for a second, because that's kind of in my way. Okay, here we go. And I'm just going to make sure I'm in frame, you guys, still. Let me just pop out of my seat and make sure. Yeah, I'm in frame. Okay. And also let me check my time. All right, I'm doing okay. All right. So the next thing here is I have some little flaps, which I love. Okay, I matted them in some fabric paper, some cheetah. I think it's cool to mix some cheetah into your steampunk, because steampunk is like anything. So you'll see me using a little bit of cheetah here and there throughout. So I thought, I haven't seen anybody use a little cheetah print in their steampunk albums. So I did. Okay, I guess I made these little cards. Okay, this is a Tim Holtz die cut right here. And this is out of some sparkly paper. But this is not. This, what I did is, you can't do anything with them. I just call them pretties. So I've made a lot of pretties in my journal. So, and all it is I took a black piece of paper and I embossed it, and then I glitter embossed it after that, and then put it in an embossing folder. Did another one of those pretties. So I won't explain it every time, but you guys know what I did now. And then made some tags out of the Tim Holtz. You can journal on the front or the back. Out of the Tim Holtz die cut. And yes, I have a lot of Tim Holtz die cuts. I have the Vagabond, and I have tons, and I keep continuing to collect his dies. I love it.